Residents on the outskirts of Puebla, near Veracruz, Mexico, they found the jade stones with mysterious sculptures that seem to represent some humanoid beings with large heads, similar to the real extraterrestrials. This discovery was made in March 2017 and the news was spread via Twitter by journalist Javier Lopez Diaz, who works Cinco Radio, where some of the stones with images that will be studied and analyzed by specialists. What you can see engraved on two stones could represent a real contact with beings from other worlds, which occurred during the development of the Mayan civilization. The authenticity of the artifacts found in a cave on the outskirts of Puebla and Veracruz seems to be confirmed by cave inspection where other remains were found, including petroglyphs of historical importance that reproduce actual scenes of an encounter between the beings of other worlds and representatives of the people Maya. In fact, the recovered stones are called the first meeting of stones. The expedition in the cave. After a little more than 3 months after the discovery of the stones, a charge of control was made by the group Treasure Seekers, where the JAC detector finder Jose Aguayo, Master Manuel, along with Rangel Vigaras, Asriel, Hector Pavon, Claudia Vesquez, another collaborator, discovered by chance a stone carved in the cave where there are drawings printed with alien forms. The inspection took place in the cave for 2 times, the first in May and the second June 12, 2017. After hiking several hours through the woods to reach a series of 3 private caves, which are located within the borders of Veracruz and Puebla, 2 of the members of the investigation team immediately reported some surprising results as they were inside the cave, where were the visible images that could represent the historical relationship between humans and aliens. Then the presence of a metal that the leaders of the expedition say, may be golden. In documented stones located in the cave, at first glance are several carved drawings including alien ships and humanoid beings in one of the stones, which apparently was broken by previous expeditions. You can see at the top a spaceship with a being that is in the our world and a former head of pre-Hispanic culture who seems to have apparently an ear of corn. There are other symbols to decipher these stones, but the locals called them stones of the first meeting. According to the legend of the locals, here would be necessary to make a meeting with beings came through a spaceship and then would be documented all through the engravings on rocks stuck or embedded in a cave. Some researchers started inspecting the landowner where the cave, so the first visit to the site began 3 months ago. In fact, in the forest not only they discovered the cave but also some stones on which the images of these humanoid beings are exhibited, so this new visit of June 12 was scheduled. But while the researchers collected quantitative footage and taking pictures, they have been able to verify the existence of something bright golden color. Then it was passed by the metal detector and so they discovered that it was a metallic material and that, apparently, could be a very fine gold leaf that was fragmented and scattered all over the place. Therefore a sampling and analysis was carried out that can confirm or deny if it is gold. The news of this extraordinary discovery was reported in the newspapers in Mexico, including El Informante de Veracruz and Televisapuebla.tv. In Italy, no one spoke except those of San Itilcielo. Jose Aguayo said that if at any time the National Institute of Anthropology and History of Mexico decided to be interested in this discovery and pick up the pieces of stones, both groups of research would be better, because in this way they would have accepted the fact of existence of contact with aliens, of which many have always denied the existence of the evidence.